All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the first ever event in Dune Awakening? Because I am. Now, I've already ran through it and completed it. I haven't unlocked everything. I'm actually going to be, tonight on stream, I'm going to be farming the items you need to get all the skins. But until then, stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and get into this, this awesome little event. Turns this Haga Basin into an absolute war zone. Let's go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Alright, so first off, before we get into doing anything else or showing anything else, let's get into what the three main quests are that you get from the CHOAM vendor back in the outpost. So you get the cargo retrieval. You got to retrieve cargo. So instead of like grabbing just one piece of cargo, they want you to grab 10 pieces of cargo. So that's going to take quite a few times of going and getting this stuff. Make them pay. You just go out and kill 25 Kirab. So if you end up like, so yeah, like where the little event things are, you can kill like 2 or 3 people there. Or while you're farming the cargo, like it can spawn bad guys for you to kill. But just in general, if you want to be able to just farm it outright, you can literally go over here and do the ironworks and the miners watch and stuff over here in this general vicinity in the western Vermilius Gap. Anywhere in here, most of the enemies here, you notice how they're Kirab camps. So go here, you can farm it out real quick if you really want to do it that way, or you can just kill it while you're harvesting. So I realized that I'm stupid and I didn't go over everything I wanted. We're going to end up doing a tooltip on the screen about most of this stuff. So yeah, make them pay. You go kill 25 of the Kirabs and then sabotage the Kirab emplacements. So what this is there are big turrets that are launching shells into the atmosphere. Those are where you go, sabotage those, kill a couple of people, get a couple of pieces of cargo. So that's what you're doing, and realize each one of these gives you 150 experience and, what is it, 4,500? Yeah, 4,500 Solaris. So you're getting a decent amount of stuff, but there's also a bunch of skins. We're going to go over to the encampment so that you can see what I'm talking about and see the vendor and whatnot. So let's go. All right, folks, so we're going to go on down into the crossroads here. If it doesn't stop lagging out. Damn. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Maybe it's the storms outside. I'm not quite sure at this point. But we're in here. We're going to go and talk to the CHOAM vendor, which is this guy. Look for the big circle. Look for the CHOAM symbol. Bye. Talk to this guy. You're going to ask him, what work do you have for me? He's going to give you those 3 contracts. Whenever it comes down to what for sale, they've got a tech rifle skin, tech SMG, tech sword, a turret statue, and a tech pistol. Now total, it's going to be on the screen. You need 125 of the CHOAM cargo. So get your grind on. Let's go ahead and go through the each quest and what you have to do for it. All right, let's go. Now I'm gonna roll up to one of these turrets that are literally just like right next to the outpost that I was just at. Now I know some people are worried that these will always be in PvP areas. Don't get me wrong, there are turrets sitting in PvP areas, but there's majority of them are in PvE, so everybody can do this this event. It's not a big deal. So go ahead and land, and we're gonna go ahead and go mess some people up. So as I said, you could also farm them at these locations. Oh, apparently someone already killed this guy, or is it gonna spawn afterwards? But you get cargoes in the little boxes here. So you go ahead and grab those, pull out your cut array. Go up to the panel here, open this bad boy up, interact with that, place a bomb, get away from it so it doesn't hurt you, and the whole thing gets sabotaged. So that's how you sabotage these things. That's to knock out one of the quests. Boom, you're done. Just move on after that. Now, sadly, there weren't anybody here to take care of, but it's fine. Let's move on to the next part. Now, when I was talking about the fact that it turns this area into a war zone, it really does. Like, all of this artillery fire going off and taking out ships out of the air. Now, one of the things that you need to do is actually involves what they shoot out of the sky. So once we find one that crashes, hopefully I'll be recording, we can see that go down. So instead of the long, slender ones that you normally have for like the regular crash ships, let's see if we can find one real quick. Okay, so I did not luck out. I did not find a regular crash ship, but you have these big square ships that crash down. These are actually for the event. So you want to come towards the back end where it looks like there's two big doors. Pop out your cut array, run on over here, get them scanned. Now, be very, very careful and watch your worm aggro because they go off like crazy right now during this event. So you're gonna have to bulldoze through these doors. Get in here. Now, each one of these containers has a chance of having some sort of obstacle, whether it's poison, whether it's fire. Either way, if you've got a compactor on you, you don't have to worry about it. So go ahead and compact that fire, compact that next fire, get to the back here, loot the cargo. So you get like 2 or 3, I think, I want to say I got a 3 before, but I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and deal with the poison. If you have that poison ability that makes it so you don't, whatchamacallit? That poison ability that makes it so you don't get infected, I think that works on the boxes as well. I mean, either way. But yeah, see what I'm talking about? How quickly it rolls through and how those enemies randomly popped out. That's what happens. Like the Kira will pop out, you kill them, you might be able to just, you know, farm them that way, but I found it really quick to just knock it out by going to like one of the encampments around here so that you can just farm it out that way. Are you just gonna be over there? Are you just acting like you're coming to get this just to mess with me? Like, I feel like you're being a pain. Come on, eat the ship. We're on a time clock here. There it goes. Good boy. Shall salute. No, that's not that one. But let's go ahead and, well, I mean, those are the only 2 quests you have to worry about. So you have to, like, go ahead and hit those turrets, sabotage them, get a couple of pieces of cargo from there and kill a couple of people. Then you go find the ships, get more cargo, kill a couple of people. And then you just head over to, like, one of these steel works or iron works or any of the encampments over here in the, what is it, the western Vermilius Gap, because I think all of the enemies here are Kira for the most part. But yeah, you can go down there in that camp, kill everybody in there, and it counts towards the quest. So pretty solid. Now, is that one of the regular ships I was talking about? Yep, that was the one I was looking for, but I didn't find one. Only figures I find one afterwards. So these are the regular crash ships. These have nothing to do, absolutely nothing to do. That's not even a regular, that's a square. Forgive me, folks, I'm blind. I don't know what's going on anymore. Where am I? But yeah, there's all sorts of turrets and stuff around that you can sabotage. Knock out those quests. And you know what? Just for the sake of a video, we're gonna see if this stuff actually hurts me. So let's get in front of it. I'm gonna go sit right in front of the barrel. I was hoping it was gonna be a nice long distance shot and that would have been cool. But apparently not. So they fire off a couple of shots, they reposition and aim a different direction. Oh, straight through me and nothing happened. So their shots don't hurt you. Alright guys, well if you enjoyed the video, if I've answered your questions, made it so that you know what's going on for this event, by all means smash that like and sub button and come back and see me again, and remember, keep on surviving.